backside is huge out. Hello there!
Good afternoon.
You can show movies on it.
Absolutely.
Hi, this is Get Church, Got Church. You get it right here at Canonsburg UP Church. I'm Captain Clink, just a piano player. Mr.
Al
Albert,
Parker back from the
multi-talented.
depths of the country.
I mean, the guy gets around. And we have Reverend Donald P. Coleman.
P?
I don't
B.
know.
B.
It's close to a P. You know, it's got one extra bump.
It's a little extra bump.
Coleman.
Yeah. Audio's a little different today, so
Yeah, we're
hopefully
trying
this is
something
good.
different, like going backwards in time.
Yeah.
He's working on getting rid of the echo, but not doing it.
And you know, there's no air movement in here, okay?
No, we turn the air conditioning on. You can take here.
Well, you got
come
all-
on, come on.
you got all
Take
this
your
stuff.
jacket off.
I can't do that
Take
to
your
my
tie
people.
off. You can. You're fine.
Oh, no, I would never.
I was in a t-shirt. I've got a polo. You're way overdressed. Just take your jacket off.
I was
Did you get the
working.
memo?
No, I don't get everything that comes from the church right now goes
Come on.
goes back off.
Take your jacket
Everything that comes
off.
from the church right now goes to spam.
Spam?
I think we've got that
Well,
cleared
there's
up.
something wrong
I
with
hope
the
so.
church newsletter because I don't get the prayer list anymore. All
I think we-
it's-
Yeah, that you want to trash or
I
spam.
think, and here, just
I
loosen
don't
the
think I
tie.
get it anymore.
I think you are to check now. So here's a little fun piece of information. Turns out that MailChimp, MailChimp, that's the service that we use to be able to send the. Oh,
I knew
wow,
that.
really? Yeah.
Much better.
We had to renew some kind of yes, this is still legit. No, it's free. It's not. But you had to like renew the. Yes, this is not as. You really do own this email address or whatever.
Yeah.
So I think just yesterday I got an email from our staff saying, "Hey, listen, we did this. We should be all good to go." So prayer list, today's email.
Okay,
should
but
end up
even
in
your
your
emails
inbox.
is going to
Yep.
spam or
Yep.
trash.
So I think we're good.
Those are the trash.
And if people are going to be complaining this has been going on for 2 weeks or something? Or 3
Weeks.
No, people are saying, "Oh, it's so nice not to have my Don, you
No.
spamming my inbox."
No. No,
we were actually having issues.
I wait for that to happen on Wednesday.
You do so. Kenton does. He'll send me. I didn't get your message. And I was like,
Yeah.
I sent it. It's all good.
Yeah.
We did find out that a little bit. So.
Yeah. So, but I knew while you were away last week that did you do one for Friday? You did. But I had to look in trash for that too.
Yeah. Hopefully.
I don't like looking in the trash for you, Nolan.
Thank you.
I want better for you than to be in the trash
Thank you.
in my phone.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be dumped in the trash.
By the way, no, this isn't really an anniversary.
Who's the
I'll
oh,
just say, no.
it was his 10-year anniversary on Sunday.
Sunday.
He's trying to get credit.
Yeah, they celebrated it.
I heard you guys talking about it. And,
Yeah.
10 years to the day. It was a session meeting on April 28th. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then my first Sunday would have been then 6 days later. So that'll be the May the 4th.
The 4th. Maybe.
May the 4th. Yeah, Friday, right?
That's your day.
Saturday.
You're
Force
off.
be with you.
And also with you.
Oh,
That's the merging of the two there.
I got
Yeah, you like that?
I got no use for Star Wars.
Yeah, that's all right.
You know they're having on this weekend. I think Saturday morning. They have Star Wars start at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Running
Straight
straight
through. Yeah, sci-fi.
In
Straight
all,
through.
in all the episodes, you mean? You get all the different
All
movies?
yeah, all of them. Yeah.
No.
And then
I'll make sure I miss
that
it.
showed again and showed again. But you know what? I Star Wars sometimes I get tired of. I prefer Indiana Jones because he's such a swashbuckler.
Yeah. I'll tell you though, man, it really should have just been 3 movies.
But there were so many more. You were
5
Yeah.
movies. I know.
Were
The
the other
fourth,
two, were they two duds?
the fourth one definitely. It was like the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
I like that.
Aliens.
Indiana, I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about Star Wars.
Yeah.
Oh, Star
it was
Wars.
aliens.
Yeah, 12.
That's right. Yeah, it came up out of. That's right. I like that movie. Where they were trying to steal. That guy was trying to steal the treasure.
No, that was bad.
That's pretty cool.
And then
And then the fifth one they just
the
did
fifth one they just did,
last year.
I haven't seen that one
Yeah,
yet.
I haven't seen that one yet.
but putting but putting what's his name? Why can't I think of his name? Harrison Ford and Sean Connery in the same movie.
That was the third
I don't know
one.
how you top that.
Well, that was a pretty good one.
That was a really
Well,
good
it was a good one because when Sean Connery, when he poured the water on him, and
Yeah, the ending
healed
was,
right up.
the ending was great. I mean, there was some, the technology for you're always gonna get that.
Yeah.
But it was great.
I love
Brought everything together.
him solving the puzzles.
Yeah.
The actual puzzles, so he doesn't get shot, stabbed, darted, whatever.
Yep. Stepping out in faith, that's
Yeah.
a big one. The
Yeah,
ending,
that's right.
the very
Stepping out in
ending,
faith.
there's a whole bunch of
Yeah.
stuff. Anyway.
Yeah, good movies.
People didn't turn in to hear our reflections on.
No, well, you never know. They may have.
Well, people didn't tune in,
No, well, people may have tuned in, right?
and then they tuned back out again.
Well, yeah, when they're
So Al, you were in Florida.
Yes.
You're way down in the depths.
Well, not too far down.
Yeah.
4 hours in the floor.
4 hours into Florida.
Florida's a long state.
It's a long state.
It is.
But it's further south than even St. Pete. How much further than St. Pete were
Down
you?
to Venice.
Which is how?
Which is, so to get from St. Pete down there was about an hour and a half.
Okay, that's a ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You saw friends, you
Yeah,
saw
family.
family.
Yep. Saw Linda's mom, my mom and dad, and some friends from Penn State.
I'm not going to ask you what the highlight is because that would then say somebody wasn't the highlight.
I know.
What's one thing that you really enjoyed amongst others?
Good beer drinking.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Any particular beer that you enjoyed?
Not particularly, because they all taste about the same, but we always go, when we go to St. Petersburg, there's a lot of
Local?
home brew
Yeah.
pubs in
Mhm.
town there. So one day, it's a kind of a yearly tradition, we take the whole day and we go
Sample.
from pub to pub to pub to
Yeah.
pub. And we had our annual cornhole tournament
Is that before or after?
at the one pub, because, pubs always have
Yeah, the
cornhole,
one
so it was
yeah.
about in the middle of it.
Okay.
And
Did it take a while?
I was the victor.
Is it one-on-one or pairs?
We played one-on-one.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Did you sleep well that night?
I didn't take my CPAP machine down, and so I slept good.
Oh,
So you slept alone.
Well, maybe she did. Maybe she did.
We won't ask you to reveal too many secrets, but congratulations.
So yeah, we had a really good time.
Nice. And then drove all the way back from.
And before we went to Penn State and watched the
Spring game?
we watched the wrestling trials for the Olympics.
Oh.
So the qualifying wrestling matches for the guys that are going to represent the United States in the Olympics.
Oh,
And the there's a women's wrestling in the Olympics
Okay.
too. So there was 3 categories. There was freestyle, Greco-Roman, and women's freestyle. So they crowned the different weight categories of the people that are going to represent us.
Nice.
Well, most of the women wrestlers, younger women.
Probably between 20 and 25.
Okay, because I know that's
It's kind of a newer thing.
it's blowing up across the country because we have people coming to our school district just for the women's wrestling.
We're good.
Yeah.
And it's fairly new.
Yeah, I mean, I've had people come from Florida.
I know in the men's category there was a couple of high school wrestlers that qualified to be in, because you had to qualify at other events in order just to be at this event. And so a couple of high schoolers actually qualified to get into this, and the male wrestlers were up to 30,
Well, those high
32, 33 years old.
Those high school girls, they are mean fighting machines.
Carmona. We had, I'm blanking on her first name right now. She just graduated. That's the family through scouting. Anyway, she was a very good wrestler all the way up through.
What was her last name?
Carmona. That's her. Yeah. Her brother is the same age as Eden. He's a freshman at the.
I had 2 families moved into Canonsburg for the women's wrestling.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, in fact, the one family is still here. They built a house, and I have two girls living together, so they could have so they could be in Cannon McMillan.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're both high school girls, but they're just girls. But
Just living on their own.
they do just fine. Yeah,
All right, cool.
they do just fine.
Couldn't imagine doing that. I'm freaking out about sending my son away to college. So
I know
can't,
you will.
yeah.
It's gonna be all right.
I know it's gonna be all right.
I know.
Everything's gonna be all right.
Well, you know why?
Has he been accepted yet?
Yes, he
Several
is.
schools, and so he's deciding which one.
He's making a final decision. There's a good chance that he's ready and done. There's a little scholarship event tonight that he's gonna go to. So just kind of finishing out the puzzle pieces. But yeah, he's been accepted to 3. Wants to study marine science, marine biology. So
That's good that he knows what he wants to do.
Yeah,
That's always tough. When I went to college, I had no idea.
neither did I.
no.
I was, what's it called?
Even when I graduated,
Yeah.
I had no idea.
That's okay though.
Did you graduate undeclared?
No, I selected a major.
Your
but
business,
I
right?
I had no idea what I was going to do.
I was so bad when I declared a major. I said to my advisor, if you look at my class, what am I the closest thing to, having all the credits for? And he went,
Failing out.
psych. I've never failed out of anything except this friendship. He was like,
Psychology.
Yeah, psychology. Yeah, I mean, I had to take one more course and I had
Hey,
to
are we
satisfy.
supposed to get the microphones or no?
Yeah, that's what we're trying- yeah.
Recording a different way.
We're recording a little. Maybe this
Yeah,
is
we're
terrible.
just-
Maybe anybody's tuning is like, I can't hear anything.
Well, if that's the case, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe it's not even recording.
and maybe it's not. I have faith.
We'll see. We'll
I
see.
try to have faith.
Gotta have faith, faith.
Oh no,
Faith,
no.
baby. Please consider.
Last week was your week off, right? The kids did the service.
Yeah,
Sunday?
I was home alone.
You didn't come and watch?
Mm-mm. I tried online.
You watched online, didn't you?
Yeah, it was difficult. They had little difficulties, but
Some snafus, I guess, online for service.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that happens.
It does. It's happened several times.
It happens, and
It's-
I
That's
I
why
didn't
the
get
best opportunity is to
to be here.
be in the room where it
You
happens.
know, we can do everything. We can throw money at that. We can throw people at that.
You want to be in the room where it happens.
Exactly.
Or were you in the room where it happened?
No, I
Not
was
this
not.
Sunday. Usually you are.
I didn't even get dressed on Sunday.
That's not.
But I mean, I wasn't naked up there, for goodness sake.
He said the N word. I can't believe that.
I wasn't. I had things.
No, that's
I wasn't
enough. You
naked.
don't need to clarify.
I can't do naked.
I don't want it. You keep saying it. I feel like, you know what I feel like we're in?
What?
I feel like we're in Monty Python, Quest for the Holy Grail, and you are the knight. You are the knights who say
The Black Knight.
me. No, that's a good one. That doesn't turn out well for the Black Knight. You never want to be the Black Knight.
I don't
He's
care.
not the good guy.
No, and he ends up minus 2 legs and 2 arms on the ground, saying,
What do you call that?
We're called a draw.
No, you
That's what he, no, we're not.
No, come on. What do you call him then? Jack. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Al laughing. Look.
I was trying to keep it together for the
I
sake
know.
of, yeah,
2 arms and 2 legs. That's the law.
yeah. The first one's just a scratch, then it's a flesh wound. He's had worse, you know. He's gonna bite his kneecaps off, and then when Arthur leaves, he says, "Okay, we'll call it a draw."
Okay, a draw.
That's right.
So they got on paper and they drew.
That's good. That's a good dad joke.
I
Nice.
thank you. I mean, I don't follow too much.
No.
You know why? Because I can't hear it anymore.
You can't hear it.
Yeah.
That's why I
just-
speak so loudly.
You could do louder. Okay. I'm just saying. Now, if I sat, at the funeral I did this morning was at Hill Church,
That's right.
and the piano is in the pulpit.
In the pulpit?
It's up in the pulpit.
Is it a nice piano?
It's but what I start to
I
talk.
have no idea. That's, you were gonna describe why you're in all black. You're not blue.
No. I got nothing now. But anyway,
But he'll find something.
That's always my objective, to interrupt this conversation.
Thank
and
you.
lose his
Thank you, okay?
train of thought.
But
Easier
when I
and
got
easier
there-
every day.
the coffin was the wrong way.
It opened the wrong way?
No, they didn't open it.
So the head and the feet were.
No.
And how was that coffin?
Well, you know how they have that middle aisle up there. And then you can go up.
There's not a lot of room. Yeah, yeah.
Well, they put the coffin this way.
So you couldn't get up. Yeah.
I sat there and thought, I ain't gonna move the dead lady.
Yeah, they often put the coffin this way.
Well, so Peggy came.
So you couldn't get it in and out from the piano?
Well, I couldn't, Peggy made them move the coffin.
That's the organ, isn't it? The piano's up on the.
No, the piano is up in the pulpit. The organ is buried behind the wall.
On the chancel, not the pulpit.
I don't know what you want to call it.
Pulpit's the thing that you preach from.
Okay, chancel.
Chancel, yeah, stage,
Altar.
altar, communion table. That's what
You know
altar
what,
is.
if I
I'm just
said-
letting you know. I'm just,
If I said the sky is blue, you'd say no, it isn't.
we perceive it as blue, but
Yeah.
Blue and white, that's why God loves pencil.
All right, how many days are there in a year?
well, it all depends.
This year.
I'm asking you.
366.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Because every 4 years they need to add an extra one.
Why?
Because the sun and the moon don't work on a 24-hour. We came as close as we could with these numbers. So every 4
It's
years
15 minutes.
we need to add a little bit more.
15 minutes.
Is that what it's 15 minutes a day?
15 minutes a year.
No. Every 4 years we add 24 hours.
Yeah. Do the math.
That's 15 hours. No. I had that all figured out too.
Well, it would be 24 hours divided by 50, divided by.
Yeah, 24 divided by 4.
15 minutes.
60.
6 hours a year.
Yeah, 6.
6 hours a year.
6 hours a year. Yeah, 6 hours a
An
year.
hour a month.
Yeah. No, not a month. 12 months.
12 months, half an hour. Yeah.
6 hours a year.
30 minutes.
You're right.
30 minutes a month, so it's a minute a day.
Wow, this is very, very high tech.
So 1 minute a day.
This is hot. Yeah, 1 minute.
So that means after 3 years, you're really out of step. Like all the.
I feel
Think about that. I never really thought about that before.
What?
Right? Because you catch up after 4 years, right?
And you do it all at one time.
You do it all at once. So that means you are the furthest out. Okay, here we go. You are the
So
furthest
each
away.
year you're a little bit further away from.
Yeah, your
something.
sun times are a little bit different. So they'd be different every. Yeah, that's fascinating.
Oh, no.
There's people who study it. There's one person online right now who's going, what in the world? And there's another person.
Three idiots talking about it. I have
Mhm.
no idea how that
Yep.
is.
we
Larry, Mo, and Curly.
Yeah, I just thought the same thing.
I think those are astronomers. Or something.
Not astrologers, you're right. Yeah.
What's that?
Not astrologers, astronomers.
Astronomer.
Yeah.
Not astrologer.
No.
Although, what sign are you?
Sometimes I'm right on a cusp.
Really?
Sometimes I'm Gemini and sometimes I'm Taurus.
Is that I don't even know what that is. So Taurus. So you are June or May?
May 21. May
okay.
21st is right. Sometimes
On the
it's
edge.
every
May
leap year,
21st.
every you can.
Are you going to be here for your birthday?
I don't know.
May
21st.
will be. What's the date today?
I don't know.
Today's the first, so that's a Wednesday.
It is May 1.
Is it a Wednesday or is it a Tuesday? Now he's pull up the calendar. Here we go. See the Tuesday or
Here we go.
Wednesday? 1/8. So it's a Tuesday.
It's
15.
a Wednesday. See, May
No, it is.
All right.
No, that's 2025.
Oh, my.
Next year we can say that it's a
So
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it on
I got
Tuesday?
nothing going on next
We will broadcast on Tuesday instead of Wednesday.
Yeah,
We'll just have a
week.
cake
We'll just
and
do it Wednesday.
cake and ice cream,
We'll invite everyone.
whipped cream.
No, I will never do that, and you know
Well,
why?
my grandkids had this game. It's
Yes.
pie in the face. You click something and
Mhm.
you roll the dice and it says click it 2 times. So you go click, click, and you have to sit right in front of the machine, because
Oh,
if you
boy.
get, and then the next guy, then you pass it to the next guy, he rolls the dice, he gets a 3, click, click, click. And then you pass it to the next guy, and he rolls a 1, click, bing! You get whipped cream in the face.
It's good.
That's pie in the face humor.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't say anything, you know what? Because even though you cook, he bakes.
He does.
And that holds a special place in my heart.
Heart? Stomach.
No, my heart. Because I eat with my heart. It goes to my stomach.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah. Yeah. I eat.
I'll make some great pie.
Oh,
No
yeah.
doubt.
The man can bake
The
a
blueberry pie for.
And the cherry pie, he made me, oh my.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Nice.
He wasn't happy
You
with
one
it.
of my pie pans?
No,
You did it back to me? Maybe you did.
no, I think I might have it in the car.
Oh, okay.
I think I do have it in the car. I'm pretty sure I have it in the
Oh,
car.
Al knows you have it. He's got a
We brought back the
list.
leftovers and gave them to kids.
Right, they did. And I ate, yeah, I have it. It's in the car.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll give it to you when we're done.
all right.
I have one of Cheryl's too. Been there for months. I've been my catch-all.
He just carries around. I'd hate to open his trunk up.
No. It's got bags of coins in there too.
I have no coins. I'm not the money man
It's all-
anymore.
You lost that job.
Wait, that's just small change.
That's
moved-
chump change. You moved
I
on.
moved up.
Oh.
Remember-
So listen to this story.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
I'm down in Florida and I get a call from a friend of mine, a kid that used to work for me.
Mm-hmm.
He left and he went up to Alaska and he's out working on one of these fishing boats offshore. Like he goes out of Dutch Harbor, the same place as those Alaskan crab guys go in and out. And he goes out for 4 months on his ship and they drag nets and catch fish and then they process the fish.
It sounds like something you would do.
There's about 100 guys on the boat. He moved from the lowest position to he's now the 3rd or 4th highest position on the boat. He runs all the crews. But he calls me and says, yeah, I sent you 40 pounds of cod.
Oh my Lord.
And it'll be there tomorrow. I said, I'm not home, but I'll make sure somebody's there to get it. So I had somebody go over to the house about 5 o'clock on Friday to get it because he said it would be fine. But then it wasn't there, and so then I looked at I said, do you have tracking on this? And so he sent me the tracking number, and I looked up the tracking, well, it was, on Friday, it was still in Seattle.
Oh.
And Saturday, it was still in Seattle. Sunday, it was still in Seattle. But it got transferred to Pittsburgh, and then it got stuck in Pittsburgh till Monday. Anyways, it got delivered on Monday afternoon, but it was all melted. It came in a box. It didn't. Now it was in a plastic bag, all mushy and just stank.
Oh.
And it was on my front door.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. So that got tossed, I hope.
Got tossed.
Oh
That's
my.
a lot of fish.
I'm telling you what, that bag was heavy.
I can only imagine.
40 pounds of rotten fish.
Oh.
You know, that describes some people I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
40 pounds. You know what? You're 40 pounds of rotten fish. That's a lot.
That's too bad.
Was it in dry ice?
No. No, he says he shipped it this way before. It's plenty good for 2
Well-
days. He shipped it overnight. It should have been there.
Oh,
It should have
okay.
been fine and bought. The way he shipped it, it would have been fine on Friday.
You know why? You know why that didn't work? Because he didn't get it from Amazon Prime. Yeah.
Yeah.
I found out, I don't know if I talked to you guys about it, but Amazon Prime redeems my credit card miles.
Yes. Yeah.
It's wonderful. So I told you I bought that lamp.
Yes. Yeah. The lamp.
I bought a lamp. It has a feathered shade. You'll enjoy it.
Oh,
It just looks like feathers.
No, they're ostrich feathers.
It just looks like a
Chicken?
bunch of feathers. No, it's a lamp.
the shade is feathers or?
No, yeah. The whole shade is just feathers. It just looks
Yeah.
like a bunch of feathers on a stand.
Feathers on a stick.
Hey, by the way, turkey season starts on Saturday.
Does it really?
Yes.
What?
Turkey season starts on Saturday.
Oh, you got them in the backyard already?
They have been there, but they haven't been there lately. I'm gonna have to go look. I'm gonna have to go and search up
What can you shoot them with?
shotgun,
Oh,
bow and arrow. You can,
or whatever you want.
yeah,
Okay.
Hammer.
I saw a dead turkey on the road just in the last week.
yeah,
and I
they're
thought,
pretty
"That's a
active
turkey."
right now.
Yeah, I was surprised that it was a turkey. Because our ducks are back down Canonsburg too.
Really? Okay.
And those are geese. The ones that live in the back there.
Mm-hmm.
They take a trek every day.
Do they?
To and from, yeah. And the mother leads up.
Are they scary?
Are they scary?
Yeah.
Don't
The
get
big
close
ones?
to their nest when they're
Okay.
in the nest.
The big ones are.
Are they
They're
scary?
big birds, yeah. I don't like big birds.
I asked, why I asked
Why?
because that's what we're going to be talking about the next 5 weeks.
Birds?
Sunday morning. No, not birds.
Big birds.
Not big birds.
No,
the
I'm
big
not
birds kind of cool.
serious.
Yeah, serious.
Oh.
I think you're gonna like it.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about fear.
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 Fear. And so, did you ever see the movie The Birds?
I've seen parts of it. I don't know if I actually saw the whole movie.
Shame on you. That's classic Alfred Hitchcock.
I've seen Psycho, which is great.
Well, it's not the same as The Birds.
I know.
The Birds are bad.
I'll watch the birds. I'll watch the birds.
You need to do that.
Okay, all right.
From beginning to end.
Birds are not one of the 5 things I was.
We want a full report next week.
Who was the woman in The Birds? Come on.
She had dark hair, didn't she?
She was a pretty woman.
Yeah.
She was good friends with Alfred Hitchcock. Likes her.
Okay.
And
Not a pretty woman.
yes, she was.
No, Alfred Hitchcock is
No.
not a pretty woman.
No. And, it's gonna come to me, Alvin. Oh my. I can see her standing there. She has a funny name. Gwen Verdon. Is that who it is?
Did you get it?
No.
No.
Gwen
Tiffany
Verdon.
Hedren.
Yeah, Tiffany Hedren, that's who it was. Yeah, pretty. She spends a lot of time in a mink coat
Cool.
and a little sports car.
Anyway, we're going to talk about things,
That you get scared of.
Well,
You know when I get scared? On Sundays,
That's fair.
when you
That's
get
fair.
up to preach.
Yeah.
Because I just,
You're the one I'm gonna
about
say.
how long it's gonna take.
that's all, it's not about what you're saying, it's how long.
How long will I fall asleep?
Yeah.
Will I
You
snore?
know, the other day, not this past Sunday since I wasn't here,
Mhm.
Sunday before,
Yeah.
I was sitting
But I'll
there.
sleep with someone.
I was comfortable. I gotta tell you, man, both services, it wasn't your fault,
One of the things I'm not afraid of
is
you falling asleep in church.
you be gleeful.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, but the good thing is you got 2 services to, you're gonna catch parts of it one service,
Here.
and catch parts of it. the
Well,
other.
sometimes at 11 o'clock, if I'm feeling contrary,
Mm-hmm. I
I
sometimes fall asleep when you're playing music.
no, you don't. I watch what you
I keep
do.
my eyes closed and everything.
No, you don't.
I do close my eyes.
Sometimes you do.
Most of the time.
You looks like you're praying when you're doing
Is that what it looks like?
You look-
I'm napping. 3-minute power nap. And then I wake up and I'm like, wait, has he not found the off ramp yet?
it. That is the biggest waste of time.
What, 3-minute power nap?
Yeah, I mean, my goodness.
3, you're right.
That's
10-minute power nap.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Alfred, not, no.
2 hours, at least 3 hours.
Einstein. We got mathed by a lawyer. Todd, thank you so much for doing that.
Todd.
Todd Papasergi is a lawyer, and he just commented that the math's not mathing. Of course, maybe it was a few minutes ago, but yeah.
What is it? What?
The math's not mathing.
Math?
Math.
Math?
Arithmetic. Math.
What was he?
Remember when we were talking about the
60 minutes.
Yeah. He caught us.
Oh.
Or maybe just you. Maybe just
You
you.
gave the
It
answer.
could have been.
Well, no, he's just said the math is not mathing. I mean, it's not adding up.
Oh.
It was a clever comment.
I.
I gotcha, Todd.
Oh yeah, you're always right, Dawn.
Yeah,
Thank you.
So
Thank
he
you.
wasn't correcting us,
He was just a
we were
nigger.
saying.
And you know what?
What we were saying is.
I have to tell you, neither of you, neither of you.
Made a comment about
Neither.
neither. You say
Neither.
neither. I say neither.
Well,
You say either.
did you?
I say either.
Did you-
Neither, neither, either, either. Let's call the whole thing off.
Oh my goodness gracious.
You say tomato.
I say tomato.
You say potato. I say potato. Tomato, tomato, potato, potato. Let's call the whole thing off.
What musicals are from?
As you can see,
What musical is that from?
as you can see,
I don't know.
we need to start a
It is from a
ministerial.
musical, yeah.
We-
What's
Yes.
an hysterical society? What's the musical that's from? I can't think of it.
Let's call the whole thing off.
Yeah.
Is the name of the song.
Is it from White Christmas?
No.
I don't know.
No. I bet you that's from Princess Grace, Frank
Grace
Sinatra.
Kelly? Let's call the whole thing off. What is it? Oh, Ella Fitzgerald. Yeah, that would have been awesome.
Frank
Fred
Sinatra.
Astaire and Ginger Rogers. Let's call the whole thing off.
Shall we dance?
Shall we dance?
Oh, that's right.
There we go. I never saw that.
Shall we dance? Yeah, but shall we dance? I thought that was from,
Shall We Dance? They just made over again, like in the early 2000s with Richard Gere
Really?
and Jennifer Lopez. It was good.
Huh.
Yeah, it was a good.
By the way,
We have
since
to
we're on
watch
this,
the
since we're on this, we're definitely going like this. I just saw something really cool on Saturday night. So Saturday or Sunday night. Sunday night.
King and I, isn't that what Shall We Dance is from?
Oh, maybe. Shall we dance?
That's from the King and I.
Shall we dance? Shall we dance? Shall we dance?
That's the King and
So let it be written, so let it be done.
She dances with the king.
That's a
But I
good,
don't
that's a
think
good
it's the
movie.
same song.
Anyway,
Wait, it's not. It's one's a movie, one's a song.
we're on this kick with old movie or
Yeah,
music
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Sunday night, I did not attend the swing dance lessons. I wanted to.
How was that?
I think it went well. My swing dance partner was unavailable, and so I did not attend.
Oh, I would have come with you.
I made a hospital visit, and I went to a concert where the amazing George Moranis of the Four Coins, who is 90 years old,
You performed?
performed.
Wow.
I mean, it was, and probably my favorite. He did Mac the Knife, which I
He did what?
played.
Mac the Knife?
Mac the Knife, which I played in a high school jazz band, and it was so cool. He finished with, you finished with Frank Sinatra's My Way.
Where was this at?
I'm trying to remember exactly. So the retirement
The retirement village.
community that he lives in has a theater that's like, I don't know,
Is it the water?
half the.
I don't know.
Oh, so he just did it for the folks in the home.
Yeah.
And anybody else who want to come in. So
So it was around here someplace.
Yeah, it's just at the crossroads.
Yeah.
He asked me to play for him
Oh, really?
a while back and do the nursing home circuit, but I wasn't ready for that yet.
Kenton's 50th celebration, he came.
Yes, he did.
We talked. I said, I'm sorry I missed that concert you did a couple weeks or months ago. He said, I'm doing another one, whatever the day was, the 29th. I said, I'm putting it on my calendar, and
You sing 10 songs or?
yeah, so it was about an hour. He wasn't the only one. There was another guy, I didn't catch his name, but from Skyliners, which is another, he's still
Jimmy
he's a little bit
Gregorakis.
younger.
Jimmy Gregorakis.
No, he was there. It was younger than Jimmy, because Jimmy was in the Four Coins.
Did they have
No,
a
no,
pianist?
that's the wrong
Did
Jimmy
the company
Gregorakis.
know? Did they have some piano player there?
No, it was basically there were tracks. It was kind of a karaoke.
Yeah.
No.
Well, that's nice for him.
But he sang. I mean, he was.
He came up at the funeral 2 weeks ago and actually stood in line to talk to me.
Yeah.
And
Jimmy Gregorak is big guy, right?
there's two of them. One's tall.
Two of them that are the same name.
One's tall. He's probably
big.
my age.
Yeah, gray hair.
70?
I'm not 70. One's tall and played with the Skyliners, and then there's Gravy. He goes by Gravy.
Okay.
The other Jimmy Gregorakis goes by Jimmy.
Okay.
Gravy's a big guy.
Okay.
But he's old now. He's 90 years old. But he doesn't look it.
Okay. Well, that's
Yeah.
I think, but maybe it was Jimmy that was singing.
But there is two.
Yeah. Because this the guy who's singing with him is, I'm gonna say, like 60.
Yeah, that's Jimmy Gregorakis.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shorter.
Was there a full house watching them?
Oh yeah. I understand. It was great.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. It was amazing. For me, the coolest thing was seeing George sing, and he was, he was in his chair, one of those kind of things.
Yeah.
But Chuck, he was getting into it. He was, the joy that was on his face as he did this. It was just.
That's great that he's still performing, and
Yeah.
especially for the seniors who most of them recognize who he is or the songs that he sang.
Yeah.
That'll be me when I'm 90. Somebody listen. Will anybody listen to me play the piano? Hey.
Absolutely.
No, they won't.
Yeah.
No, they won't. No, they won't. By the time I'm 90, I'll be dead and gone. They'll have forgotten all about Gankling. Thanks to you. Okay.
No, come on. You're gonna live in infamy.
Okay. Yeah, I am. Because you're gonna leave me on the shelf somewhere. Your lives remains a Gankling.
All these videos, all the music you've made that is published online.
We'll put a little plaque on the wall right here.
No, they won't.
How about on the pew right there?
A what?
How about on the pew where you
What do you want to put?
Here, Kenton
a
Sludge.
little plaque,
No, I want it on the piano.
Well, I can't do that. I can't damage the piano.
Why not?
That's a pristine,
Untouched.
art. Yeah, you just can't
Well,
just throw bumper stickers on the piano.
I'm not talking about a bumper sticker.
Well,
Steve-
that's what we're talking about.
Speaking of the piano, I think. Are you primed? Do you want to play something for us?
I need.
Mac the Knife? Do you know Mac the Knife?
No.
Oh, I think.
That's the first time I've ever heard you say no, I don't know.
He knows it. Listen to
Yeah, but we want to hear it on the piano.
There you go.
And that's all you got to do. Then you can switch. Then you can do your transition to something
Ain't got no cigarettes.
else. That's Roger Miller.
What's the next line? Yeah, that's the next line. I'm a man by means.
Oh, no means.
Yeah.
King of the road.
King of the road.
With that said, that's probably a good transition. So,
I'm the king of the road.
you are the king
When
of the road.
I'm in my car.
If you want to
I'm
see
in my car.
and hear the king
I
of the
turn
road
on the radio.
live in person, Sunday, 8:30 to 11. Come. Have you got church?
You don't have to listen
I'm
to him
gonna
singing.
ride
He gets drowned out.
freeway
Yeah.
of love in my pink Cadillac.
If you got church, get church here.
Right here at Canonsburg UP Church. Because you know what? We're silly.
Definitely.
And you're going to learn about fear.
That's
And we're
right.
going to learn about
That's
fear. And you'll really learn about fear if you come see us live.
Ah.
Yeah. But come see us live. Let fear be your curiosity. Let fear be your motive. Be driven by fear to come here on Sunday.
All right, stick around or tune back in. Kevin.
Part 2 is
Share some
coming up.
music
I
in just a
got
second.
something to play for you. I don't know what it is yet, but
Not
who
good
loves
enough.
you? We do.
Goodbye now.
Bye-bye.